Thanks, Katie. Yeah, my name's Josh. Um, I'm a PhD student at University of Cambridge, but soon I'm going to be starting a postdoc on this, working on the data from this fieldwork. So I'm just going to give a very brief overview of this Schmidt Ocean expedition to the Bellingshausen Sea, which happened in January and February earlier this year. So the mission deployed two gliders, two floats, and a suite of shipboard CTD measurements. We had one Slocum glider from the British Antarctic Survey, and we had a sea glider from UEA. And the map on the right shows the three separate glider deployments that we did over the period of the cruise. So on the first deployment we did was a very short SLOCOM deployment in which is shown in purple. And that was a really kind of high resolution sampling strategy of that region right next to Georgia Sixth ice shelf, which has previously been relatively inaccessible due to sea ice conditions. Then there's in yellow, you can see that that's the sea glider deployment that we did. So we did um, a variety of kind of cross trough transects of the Ltd trough, and then there was a much longer 3 month or so deployment with the Slocum glider from the Ltd trough, doing some transects of the trough and the Belgica trough, and then it was deployed all the way back to Rothera and had some sampling in Marguerite Bay. One thing I'll briefly touch on is while the ship was in that area next to the purple deployment, there was a massive iceberg carving event. So the A84 iceberg, which is about the size of Chicago, carved from the Georgia Sixth ice shelf. And the crews actually managed to pick up the hydrographic conditions in the wake of this carving event with both the Slocum and sea gliders. And I'm just showing in the top left-hand panel there a sample of the output from the Slocum. And you can see there's quite an interesting signal in the wake of the iceberg, the kind of breakdown in the stratification of the winter water layer. And we also see similar signals in salinity and turbidity. Um, and then on the bottom left-hand panel, we're showing a sample of salinity time series from that 3 month long deployment, and you can see the kind of seasonal evolution of the mixed layer as we approach winter, and some other kind of interesting features. So just to very briefly touch on the kind of future directions of this project, we're really interested in the impacts of that glacier of that iceberg carving event in terms of kind of iceberg-driven mixing and uh, impacts on stratification and biogeochemical kind of factors. Particularly, we're interested in the meltwater pathways from the Georgia Sixth ice shelf and the kind of downstream implications of that meltwater on the Amundsen and maybe even kind of Antarctic bottom water formation. Also, there's kind of scope to look at warm water, the pathways of warm CDW intrusion along these troughs to the base of the ice shelf. And then there's also a kind of whole biogeochemical component to this sampling, which I think Meredith is going to talk about next. So yeah, that's very quick overview and basically all from me.